gotta. Oh my god, I was playing the new 3v3 arena. That shit is fire, by the way. Holy.
I was about to do that. I completely forgot about TVT Chamber today. I was like,
the 3v3 arena, it just, oh god damn it. It's doing the full screen thing. This shit happens every time now. It didn't used to be like this.
and the sound signs. Oh god.
This is like the most annoying part. It takes me, like, I have to open it like 10 times. There we go, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure who should have the urgency in this lane. Realistically, you probably just handshake the scaling and
yeah, I think you just handshake scaling. I mean, yeah, I just don't think you can ever really combo in, right?
No, every time I did it felt bad.
Like, you can combo in if Tarek wastes E, probably. And then if Tarek doesn't waste E, you just wait for... And then what Tarek Nyla wants to do is play on level up timer, probably, because you're guaranteed to get level up timers because of your Tarek Nyla shit. And then you, whenever you get level up timer, you just E preemptively towards Senna, and then your Nyla, like, dashes in for the Tarek. It's, like, basically point and click Tarek stun, right? So your job then as Alistar is to prevent the Nyla from doing the, like, Tarek E plus dash N combo onto your ADC. But then what Pusin was saying is, like, because of the way like, this is fine combo because it's level 1, right? What Pusin is saying is that because Nyla can dodge your W, it ends up being like a you just stand near Senna and then press Q kind of thing. Okay, we cheater. This looks good. We only lose 1 creep.
Well, I think if Nyla like ease in to Senna, then I can W her, right? She'd have to ease again.
But it's like, is it like you can use both instantly? I thought there's like a half-second cooldown or something.
I mean, there is half-second
That's pretty
cooldown.
Low, though, isn't it? Half a second cooldown.
It's not enough, probably.
Oh, but then she has to E again into me, right? Oh, I guess she can just E the center again, but then she might miss the Tarek stun.
I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as Nyla gets on top of Senna, you're probably not winning the fight.
I think the reality of the situation is that they need quite a long extended fight to win.
You know what else?
Other than that, we're just gonna full heal because we're playing Alistar Senna. We just heal
anytime you combo in aggressively, it feels bad. You know what else you could approach you might be able to take though is like Nyla dash, because the fight is so losing because Tarek has like uptime. But then what if Nyla dashes in and then you just W Tarek away? Yeah. And then you walk over to Nyla, Q her, and just take a short trade on Nyla as Tarek is like homeless because he has no way to get in.
Does the Tarek E have a range for Nyla being able to have the E as well?
Yeah, but it's like so far that you can't. Like the range is like this far or something. This far. So you're done. It's like 2 Tarek or Alistar W's worth of range.
Well, if Nyla goes in and then Tarek gets punted backwards, is it not? Is there
it's potential, but the way it works is like if Tarek presses the E and then he gets knocked out, it doesn't fizzle on Nyla.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
So as
long later on, if you waste your W on Tariq, then Nyla is just gonna kill your Senna because this champion is crazy.
Yeah, my idea of this matchup was that get 6 and just dive them, because I think Tariq is really OP. If you waste spells, we can just dive you.
Yeah, I mean, I think in a solo queue game, I would just leave the lane quite quickly here because I don't think you can actually deal with Senna.
Well, we can just dive
1 until level 6. Yeah, and I think Tarek roams a lot worse than Alistar does.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the thing is like it's like kind of Braum, where Braum's roams are way worse than Alistar. But if you walk into the Herald and then take a structured 3 versus 3 fight to the death, then the Braum is going to be stronger than the Alistar. It's kind of a similar thing where, like, if Tarek is actually allowed to just have uptime in a fight and hit people constantly and shit, then he'll feel better.
I don't think he is when there's a Alistar ever nearby, though.
Yeah, but if you are knocking me away, you are not knocking carries away, and I can hit anything. I can even hit a minion. It doesn't matter what I'm hitting.
Yeah, but I'm just going to do that and stand on top of people and Q them.
So
I don't have to combat.
This play is fine. Like, it's actually good. You just can't turn back around. This movement back around is what kills you.
Oh, yeah.
But if
I
you
don't
just
know.
go
I didn't
for
just
the
want to trade
QW and then run
flashes.
straight to tower, yeah, I know you want to kill him. It's just you can't kill him when you're 200, when you're 150 HP is all.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think we can kill him ever. Anyway, even if I was 100%
Okay.
HP there, I don't think he's gonna die.
Yeah, the reality is like our champs are quite low damage, so it's hard. So they let the wave bounce into them and then they fight us when the wave's on their side of the lane. It's a good play from red side. But is there anything that we can do to stop this? How do we not get engaged on Senna? I mean, we just position further back, right? We should just play for max
Oh my god,
range.
that's so awful. I think part of the issue is that neither of us actually can push a wave.
Yeah.
They can hold that forever.
Yeah, your wave clear is really bad. And then this is where she dodges the thing. So if you walking up and you're expecting her to do this, learning for you is like you just have to Q against this Nyla champ because she dodges your spell. It's a really good flash from Senna. Wait, both AD... Oh no, I thought both ADCs had exhaust. That would have been fucking crazy. Okay, the Nyla Taric lane seems pretty good. Not gonna lie. Then the reality is like the Senna is just... Senna Alistar, we just don't have enough damage to kill them through their healing.
And we can't push waves enough to really abuse them.
Yeah, so I think you're right about the approach where if you're playing Alistar in a real game, you just perma roam, probably. Play the first 3 levels to hit level 3 and then perma roam.
I let Senna hit level 3 so they don't like
And then
level spike her or
when
anything.
this happens, you might just have to call your jungler.
I mean, this is pushing now.
Yeah, it does push
Just
your
very
team,
slowly.
yeah. Just if they ever get like a really clean freeze and you can't break it, you probably just have to stand there catching XP until your jungler comes. Now, if you're equal level, you can brute force it in, I think. Or at least like stand in the wave, force a fight, and then get them to push the wave with their AoE damage or whatever. But
Yeah, just get them to hit
ult
you.
for wave clear?
Hmm?
Can Senna ult for wave
no,
clear?
her ult doesn't hit minions.
Damn.
That's a good,
Also, like,
honestly,
isn't it
that's
like
a good
90
idea,
seconds?
Though, but...
I think, like you mentioned that we can't kill them. They also can't.
No,
outside
they
of like a really good R combo, I don't think they can kill us quickly.
Nah,
We
like
can
even if they get a
disengage.
really good engage. I mean, once Nyla hits 6, if they do the stun dash thing into Nyla ulti, they probably can kill Senna. But if you have exhaust,
Through
honestly,
exhaust?
even then they might not be able to.
I don't think they can, and I think we just heal up again. Like it's an infinite lane.
Kind of is.
If everyone
infinite
plays
lane.
it well, no one can
Well,
die.
the thing is that Senna runs out of mana way faster than them, so you get like you get out war of attrition in a weird way. So we should have based here, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, on this kind of wave, we should have based for sure.
Maybe it's worth buying a tier of Senna.
Yes,
Going mana
kind of
flow.
like, but there's no way that could be good. But yeah, like you kind of need mana to play the lane. But also,
Senna can build.
surely we could just use our mana more efficiently. Let me look. Well, I don't think any of the individual Senna Qs were bad though, right? But it's like, how much mana does this spell cost? 50?
Fairy Charm Senna. I am the Fairy Charm merchant. And
Oh wait, that's the tech. That's the tech. Actually, you buy the Fairy Charm for lane, then you sell it. Big learning.
You
If
can
you're
also
ever
just,
playing Senna versus Taric Nyla, we know now. This is a Fairy Charm tech. Holy.
I don't know what runes Senna's playing, but she could play mana flow.
Oh,
That
true.
would make it.
Raise
Yeah, I think
presence
one
of
problem
mind.
was like
Oh, she is
I got my
one.
mana flow stacked so late.
Yeah, because the
I'll-
mana flow doesn't
I
really
just-
give you mana regen until you finish it, right?
Yeah,
should finish
'cause
it in this
I was
lane
stuck
so
on
quickly.
little stacks so long, and then I didn't have the regen.
Yeah,
Playing
so it's
against two melees, you should stack this
probably
quite quick.
about you like managing your mana flow in the early game better. Just trying to like play the early game to stack it, so that when you get to this like 7 to 12 minute section of the lane, you actually have mana to play the game. Because yeah, I don't think any of your like obviously individually your Qs are good, right? The problem is just that they're
Yeah, I mean
outlasting
they're
us
just
so
a living
much.
rage bait. They're double melee. I can probably hit them for stacks. Of course, I'm hitting them.
Yeah.
I think wave management should be the main learning for everyone in this. It's just
Yeah, like-
Finding a base to Senna is probably important. Because the lane goes on forever, that's why we are all out of mana. It's not because our
Yeah.
spells are bad, we just have to find a better recall at some point.
also just the level 1. I'm pretty sure Alistar Senna should be able to zone them to some extent.
I don't know.
Well,
I feel
they
like
can't
Tarek
do
is so
anything
strong he
against
can
us.
just kind of sit there and hit you. But maybe not. Maybe
he
not
can't
with
versus an
E.
Alistar,
Yeah,
though.
he needs Q to do it. He needs Q to do
Maybe
it.
you can try to W Nyla as Alistar when the minions are dying, so she loses some XP. I don't know.
But I think Senna needs to stand more up.
The thing
You
is,
can't, you can't handshake
to
the
zone
melees
them,
like
don't
that.
you have to walk to this bush at the start of the game?
No, you just let the wave meet and then you walk up a bit. I just
But then
think
they
Senna
just
needs to
stand
be
there
like,
and like fight you, and then the wave aggroes to you, and it pushes into them now, and they don't get zoned. So if you want to fight them, you have to do it like over here. The wave aggroes to you, and then it'll push into them, and they don't get zoned from XP, right?
it's more I think it's just more that Alistar needs to be able to punt the Nyla away at the right time without like getting really punished, and to do that, Senna needs to be further up.
Yeah, but if they are in the bush, she can do that. Like they can just
Also,
work XP.
I think for Alistar learning, I could just stand in the melees so that Nyla has to hit me and it aggroes the range creeps and then pushes into us.
It doesn't
But I don't
work
even know if that's good.
like that.
I don't even know if
I
that's
actually
good
don't
anyway.
know if it works like that, because does her auto count as AoE damage? I actually don't know.
I mean, Sir Q.
But her also
her
does
Q
AoE,
is a
right?
skill shot, right? So this wouldn't aggro the creeps.
But the auto afterwards would?
Yeah, I think if she autos you, but if she autos
I'm
a
not even
minion
sure-
and the AoE damage hits you, I don't think it aggroes the creeps.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
But
feel-
I
I feel like-
agree. I think we can at least try to zone them a little bit more. My idea is just that if they have control over this bush, it seems hard because face checking Tarek East is not a good deal.
Alistar can do that.
Maybe
no
you
problem.
just face check the Tarek E as Alistar by yourself, take a bunch of damage, and then kind of walk in and W Nyla away to burn them, to zone them from some XP.
You're playing one range champion versus three in a lane with 3 melees. I feel like if you're not making use of that level 1, you're probably making a mistake, even if it is Senna.
Yeah. Alright, so the early wave management was all fine. This is like just bouncing to bounce. Obviously, we would prefer to get this in all the way, but I don't think we have great tools to do that as Nyla Tarek. I don't really want to participate in trade right outside of their tower. Yeah, you probably should have looked for a recall cancel here. Yeah, you lose the cannon because our wave didn't crash all the way, but I don't... Is there a way to do this? Can we get this wave to crash all the way from red side? I mean, we're full HP, full mana, and we're about to recall. Like, surely we can just... I guess the problem is you can burn health, but you can fight them, but you just can't get the wave in. Like, how do you... You could fight them.
And if they get too up on me, I just Q flash into W them.
They'll just flash away, and they'll take one tower shot, and then no one dies, because we have no damage.
I think I'm down to trade my flash for any of theirs, though.
Yeah, it's not bad for you. It's just that it doesn't really, like, do anything. It just doesn't, so like, in this 2v2, it doesn't do anything. In a real game, obviously, like, burning their flash can help you with the gank or something. Yeah, I don't really see a way to get this wave in. I mean, we can man up and just fight them, but the wave still won't get in, so it doesn't really change anything. And then, obviously, you just probably can't ever proactive combo unless Tarek wastes E or...
Yeah, for sure.
We're like a level up. Because the first proactive combo was good, but it's because we were level up, right?
Yeah, it's a super boring lane for Alistar.
Okay, I don't think there was any wave management issue here. This is all fine.
Oh, Senna could have interrupted that base.
Push. No. Interrupted base, yeah. Potentially.
There, it was fully envisioned.
With the
And he
Q on
queued,
Tarek,
like, the wrong way.
And then that just gives you a longer roam timer against Tarek, which is nice, because you're roaming here, and then Tarek is bad tempo, because he gets cancelled.
Yeah. You just go mid, don't you?
Okay, and then... We want to push this wave. They're kind of...
Yeah, here I was scared, because I don't know when this champion hits 6.
Yeah.
No,
like-
me neither.
I think it was
I just pinged like I'm halfway to 6, and I didn't know how
And now
far
you're
Nila is to
6,
6
we
and
can kind of
10
play the
point.
game.
The thing is, though, I actually think we could have hit 6 first because they missed like a whole wave. So surely we hit 6 first.
I have no idea.
If we're
I
both
actually have
5.
no idea.
Me neither. I wanted
I
to
don't
go
know.
for
I mean,
it.
Where
how
was
often
it?
do
Let's
you
look.
see Nila? It's like 2 times a year.
Okay. Yeah, you actually could have hit 6. He's right. Yeah.
Yeah, you could bully this wave in and get 6.
Oh, we are 6. Oh, but
Tarek
I guess
gets 6
you're
first.
5.
Tarek doesn't miss as much of a wave because he stays.
Yeah.
Like I think Nyla misses like almost more than a wave in total of XP. It's crazy that they even hit 6 before me.
Because of the freeze, right? They lost the cannon to the freeze. Alright, and then now this wave pushes in. This is fine. We're kind of running low on mana now, though. Alright, so here we should be in the mentality of, like, I need to find a recall. Right? So, when we're in this mentality of I need to find a recall, you need to be aware of when the next cannon wave is, right? So this one has no cannon. This one has no cannon either, which means our plan is to base on this wave that's coming out of base. Is the ideal base timer. So then we need to be aware of it ahead of time to figure out what we want to do. And then they just one-shot this wave into us. So for you guys, if you want them to interact and play the game, which I think you do right now because Senna's low on mana, you shouldn't just one-shot the wave. You should slow push the wave in the center and do the 2-wave cycle. And then they'll actually have to like walk up and do something. And then when they do that, you get a chance to play the game. But the kind of the worst thing that we can do right now is just one-shot wave into them over and over again because it's really hard for us to get tower damage. I mean, we do get 1 plate. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but...
Yeah, because we can't be threatened by HP. We're not really in the suffering time chamber. We're just taking waves and trading them.
So then what I would want to... Now we 2-wave cycle, it seems like. But then we kind of push this... We deal some unnecessary damage to the minion. And then Tarek kills this from half HP. We should just push this as slowly as possible if we want to make them lose the cannon. And we actually had good... We got lucky minion RNG here. With the range creeps and the cannon aggroing onto enemy cannon before this melee. So if you didn't kill that melee there... This cannon minion dies in the center of the lane and you can zone them off of XP. But this should just be a base from red side anyway. We should kill this minion and then recall right now. And then for you guys, the 2-wave cycle thing, the proper way to do this is that Nyla stands here, Tarek goes back, waits for the wave to settle, and then sprints at their tower to check if they based. If they base, then you one-shot the wave. If they don't base, then you just slow push and you make them bleed minions in the center of the lane instead. And then they're sad. Now, they're not so weak that you can zone them from XP probably, but you can make them lose gold. Yeah, and then once we miss this base timer, it's pretty hard for Senna to play because we're just out of mana. And then they're going to crash this wave. So if this is a cannon wave, you lose way less, right? That's the idea. Based on the cannon wave, so you don't lose a whole wave worth of minions. And then from here, I just wanted to call it because we're never killing when the lane is really slow. Wait, we missed this cannon? I guess the wave was kind of pulled. We get lucky minion RNG again. Damn. Alright. Was our base slow? No. Yeah. Just unlucky minions. Okay. So it's mostly like Senna mana flow band efficiency in the early game and then also having a plan for your recall ahead of time. Right? Also the Alistar interaction. Potentially some like trying to zone them off of the wave level 1 shenanigans.
Probably buying a coal level 1.
Yeah, like both. You probably no. He cheated into coal. Senna cheated into.
Yeah, but just buy a coal. Can you buy 2 coals? Because I think this is a game that you'd want to do that.
10 coals, bro. Just buy as many as you can. Actually, yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Any questions? I didn't realize how like slow this lane would be when we played it, but I think it is good. Still, it's fine.
How does red side?
Level 6.
How does the red side get into a position where we can dive them? Like, I think it's doable, but I don't know.
So you have to like 2-wave cycle over and over again, force them to interact when the wave's in the center of the lane and you're stronger. Get a chunk, then you do the 2-wave cycle to crash a big wave, and then you Tarek ulti on the big wave crashing and try to kill them when they're chunked, basically. The problem is they will just like perma sustain up with the Alistar and Senna passive. So if you want to do that, you have to like constantly slow push the wave and then do the 2-wave cycle suffering time chamber thing where you just keep them in lane on low resources. So the way we do that is like when Senna fucked up and missed his recall timer, you slow push that wave, hard push the next one, crash a big wave, and then try to dive them when they're no mana or something. The problem was like Senna was full HP there, so it is a bit of a hard dive still.
I think the reality is you just
If
ping it
Alistar's there, you probably
when your
can't
jungler's
ever
nearby.
dive them, you know. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you just wait for your jungler to be nearby and then crash a wave, and then a 3-man dive is really easy, but a 2-man dive is probably quite hard.
Yeah. Unless Senna is chunked, then it's playable.
Mm-hmm. Tarek to run red trinket. Yeah, for sure. I think Alistair needs yellow trinket. We just need to see. I can't really fight you. For
Yeah,
the bush.
you can't really. It kind of sucks face checking Tarek E in the bush.
Anytime that you're like stronger, you want
red trinket. Yeah, generally. All right.
I thought about going red trinket level 1 because of that, because we're stronger level 1.
There is a world where you
every
go
other
red
level we're
trinket and
weaker.
then swap to yellow on first base. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can almost always get a cheetah recall, so it probably is worth it.
All right, let's run it back. It's crazy because in my head, this is such a freaky 2v2 lane. Like, oh my god, there's so many freaky champs, but then the reality of the way it like plays out in the least freaky way possible.
They cancel each other out.
Yeah, actually, it's crazy. It's like because you guys out.
It would have been like 10 times worse if we were playing Leona.
Usually you out-sustain them so hard, but
yeah,
Alistar passive plus Senna, like they actually just take no damage. They just heal up passively. And then Tarek has like infinite sustain in this lane because we don't have enough damage to actually like force Tarek to run out of mana. right, let's call it. Nice. Damn, the sad part about that is that Tarek actually just fucks in a 1v1, but this big cow is just sitting on his face the whole time, so he can't do anything.
Yeah, it's actually
Bro, that one
disgusting how
was
not
better.
close that 1v1 was going to be. I
Yeah,
think
no,
Tarek
it's not
would have
even
ended
close.
that on full
It's
health.
It's not even close to being close. It's crazy. Tarek
Hilarious.
just shits on Senna 1v1. That's like when you're allowed. That's what I mean. If you pull up to the skirmish and you're allowed to just click on people, your champ is fucking broken. It's just when you pull up to the skirmish and then you get Alistar knocked away and then headbutted every 2 seconds, then you're homeless. But if
Big shits on everyone in 1v1. As long as he can auto-attack and proc his passive, he's shitting on almost every champion in the game 1v1.
I realized that I fucked up my itemization really hard. I should have just bought Bramble Vest. Actually would have been disgusting against them.
annoy, that's game 1 again.
Oh. Was it?
Yeah, because the only reason I know is when I download the same file twice, it's like an open parenthesis 1 at the afterwards.
But oh, I forgot the Windows is dog shit and it doesn't auto refresh. My bad.
That was surprisingly fun though. I feel like
No,
it
this
should
one
have
was
been.
way better. It was like I was worried it was gonna be super boring again, but
I feel like we
Yeah,
all
bro.
just decided to bring violence to it.
yeah.
Yeah, I was holding my breath when you were chasing us into the bush, bro.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, actually, the arena, I gotta turn this off. Watching. Oh wait, I'm not even streaming. I'm double trolling.
Actually, yeah, both the first 2 fights ended with someone 1v2ing.
Also, Alistar attack speed is so low that you can't kill the ward. You can't auto the ward twice.
No, I think I left it like a tiny fraction before I could have autoed it. I'm sure I could auto that twice. I was really close to, and I wasn't.
Why did the minions aggro like this?
I think
Huh,
Nyla
just
or Tarek.
unlucky, actually. No, it doesn't look.
No, you
oh
kind of
wait,
walk
did
through
they
it, right?
push?
Yeah, yeah.
Nyla like
Walking-
pushed it with her body. Ah,
Yeah,
that really
it's not
changes it. Because look, like this minion
Yeah.
aggroes to this one now for some reason, and
It's
then
weird
now
'cause it's
this
not very
minion dies really
replicable.
fast. Does
It's a
Nyla
really
get
common
XP
thing
for
in
this? He
Dota,
does. But Tarek misses XP. Ah. And then we W
Oh, yeah,
her away,
Tarek-
so she misses this one. That's funny.
I think I do it like 3 times, right? And does it work every time?
That time it worked for sure. Wait.
Yeah.
Which minion was dying? This one.
Yeah, I think she might get this one. No. No.
Yeah, she did not.
Yeah, but also,
It's so funny how
Wait,
toxic that is.
like, what if Nyla stands on me and with my passive we just kill the Alistar? Because that's fucking annoying and illegal.
Didn't you take Q level 1?
Yeah, I did take Q level 1 to avoid
Yes.
this.
So I'm allowed to do that then. You can't actually punish me at all.
I mean, if I like press E once, then you are allowed to do it again for 15 seconds. So I'm not sure if it changes anything.
So what are you saying? We stand together and then...
Just run at the Alistar with my Q. Because I'm healing a lot, I'm doing it lots of damage, and Alistar shouldn't. Like, look how
Oh
much
no,
damage it
that
takes.
doesn't work.
The problem is just that you're 1v2. So, like, not Senna's just hitting you the whole time.
But we
And
trade
Alistair
HP
can just punt Tarek
back.
away so you don't get to Q.
Well, no, he's saying, like, they walk in together, you punt Nyla away, and then he just hits you.
I wouldn't though.
Well,
If they
that's
walk at me.
that's what just happened, right?
No, I only do it to.
Oh, no,
To
I
deny
guess they were
XP.
alone. Yeah. I don't know.
always
I
fu-
kind of
also, you
think
don't
when
have
you're level
W.
1, there's just nothing you can do about this. I'm not gonna lie. The thing I can imagine is that we like E preemptively and then stun Alistar out of his W or something, but I don't think that's how it works. Wouldn't your knockup still go off if he gets stunned?
I think it's unstoppable.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think the best thing you can do because I didn't hate taking Q. I don't think you can kill us anyway. But I think the best thing you can do is just make sure one of you gets XP.
Okay,
But
so
we can't actually zone you. We just can punt you. And that's single target.
this is a bit of like a Nyla specific. So you don't get bonus XP unless there's another champion nearby, right? Isn't that how Nyla works?
That is true, but also I need to get the actual last hit on the
Right.
minion to get the XP.
So you
That or the support.
leaving. Whoa, how did I just get rid of those frames? I don't even know what button I just pressed.
Yeah, what Putin said is also correct. You could just take E, and then you at least get.
Oh my god! Then you stand near the minions or something, and then like dash in to dodge. The
No, you just dash through me as I W.
Yeah, you can just press on the Alistar and it
Oh
works.
shit! Wait, I didn't think about that.
And you can do
Holy,
it twice
that's
because it has
crazy.
2 stacks.
Yeah, yeah. You
It's not
could
like you're
try
gonna
to
be
like
able to
run
beat
him
it.
down, maybe even, and
No.
kill him.
You deal no damage without Q.
Oh, okay,
Literally.
right.
Because Nyla attacks, auto attacks without Q are like peace.
I
It's
see.
basically an
Okay.
comp.
See, I just didn't. I don't
think-
know that because I've never seen this champion not take Q before ever. So, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Wait, you gain armor penetration based on crit chance,
Yes.
Yeah.
and
she gains, like,
restore damage based on
70%
crit
armor
damage
pen.
as hell.
Her passive
gain
has a lot of
Overhealing
hex.
converted into a shield. What the fuck?
I mean, she has to because
Wait.
she's basically melee. Like, if you don't give her this, she's worthless, you know?
Yeah, it's just like this champ has so many things I don't know about, which is crazy.
That's
Also,
why when
what,
she
what
gets on
happens
top
if
of
Nyla
someone,
takes
she's
E
winning.
is I just punt Tarek, right? Instead of the Nyla.
Yeah, it's just that like you don't know
I'm
that
still
she took
stopping
E, so
someone.
you walk up to punt her and then she E's in.
Yeah, I lose one. I lose one minion, and then the next time I do it, I get to stop Tarek at least, which is a lot because Nyla then doesn't get bonus XP.
Oh, but
Can
here,
Tariq stand in the bush near the wall, so even if you W him in the wall and he's still in XP range? I mean, it's very
I don't think there's
red
any way
card,
he can
like-
stand, but I can't get too preemptively to stop this. 'Cause
here
anyway,
I
he-
just wouldn't
he'll just
walk
get ulted.
forwards as Tarek because of the way Nyla passive works. Like he and you get bonus XP if you're here when he kills the minions, but when you leave, the bonus XP shit doesn't happen anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure what, but you're stopping Alistair. I don't even need to base. You need to base more than me.
I don't think we need to base. I'm pressing 2 Qs and I'm full HP, so
If anything, it's just to buy
Cool.
tier. That would be the only reason you'd want to base. But you'd be on tier gold now, and then you'd be late to the slow push. So I kind of agree with staying as Tarek. You don't really want to leave.
Also, can you play
Yeah, I
that? Can you go back a few 15 seconds again? Like when
from
I
here
double
again,
E.
you mean?
Can you full
Yeah.
screen? Wait, who's? Am I watching someone else's stream?
yeah, mine, I think.
Oh, fucking crazy. My bad.
Yeah, because right now, like I use both my E's like accidentally, so now Sanos should just auto attack me as I walk away because I like can't gap close onto her anymore. It's the E1 and the E2.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, sorry, my mic. I might need to buy a new one to be, or I think I need a new cord. Yeah, I agree. So, wait, but we know Alistar doesn't have Q. That's why we're allowed to use E like this. Yeah, but we just shouldn't. So the second E was a mistake. You didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, I was panicking because Alistar, like just by the tower, might get knocked in, take a tower shot.
I don't even think it matters.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
look at Tarek. He just doesn't care.
Yeah, he literally just walks away. He doesn't even have to flash. It's crazy.
Also, we tank an entire 2v2 trade and an entire huge wave, and no one loses HP.
Yeah, this
Look
is
at this
actually
nonsense.
crazy.
You just can't push it in. I can just stand
Yeah,
there.
it seems
You don't
so
do
hard
damage
for
to
them
me.
to get the wave in. Actually, both sides kind of. Both sides have a similar situation where, like, when the big slow push is happening. Oh, we just got to
I mean-
Tarek this guy, right? Is it up? Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to E preemptively. Yeah, because as soon as he gets in the bush, he can get out. Alright, and then now we kind of need this wave to come in so that we can use our Tarek Q on the wave. Cool. Alright, next wave is a hard push wave for red side. We need to push this wave really hard or we're not going to be able to get it in. And if Nyla walks up to thin it, you kind of have to hit her. I don't know, maybe hitting her isn't even worth actually. Aren't they just going to be like full
No.
HP?
Yeah,
Like
I
it
don't think
doesn't fucking matter.
you just have to hit. You just have to hit the wave and not get engaged on.
It's crazy. These
I'm not
fights
sure why
are
Senna goes
so
down
crazy. Yeah.
I think this is really
Senna
bad.
just needs to go up, right?
they can't. Yeah, there's just like no way they can kill you.
And then from Alistar, oh wait, it's because you use Q like this. You probably just can't use Q like that. That's the reality. You need Q right now, but we don't have it. So we're forced to W. But then the stun is like point and click if they use it like this and you don't have Q.
I don't. Where did I use Q? That seems weird that I used it.
On Tarek, because he like walks up to the wave and then you Q him for poke, like a little chunk right here.
Oh, okay. I'm queuing the wave, and it's just a byproduct that he's there.
Yeah.
Because I just want to.
But queuing the wave is probably bad because we have that. Like we know they're gonna run at us, or at least they should. They should run at us and try to kill us when the wave is on their side like this. And then we kind of establish that if you don't have Alistar Q, I mean, I don't think they can really kill you, but they do. They can force Senna sums.
I think we should win this with the wave.
I feel like the wave doesn't actually
if we
matter.
just fight in the wave, they don't have R, right? I think we just win this.
You don't. Senna is very button and all in. She doesn't do anything basically.
Look at the first half of this fight, by the way. Like Senna versus Nyla's HP bar. Senna barriers. Nyla uses exhaust, I guess, but like Nyla's actually higher, like the same HP.
Oh, I fucked up.
She's taking literally 0 damage. So it's crazy. Alistar is the one dealing all the damage in the trades, it feels like. At least the early trade. Before Senna gets item.
I mean, I gotta go for that one.
Yeah. I don't hate it. You got XP for this cannon, right?
Yeah, surely. Yeah. There's no way.
Okay. And then here, we're just sitting on a ward the entire time, and then we get comboed just before Nyla is in range, which sucks. This isn't as bad if you land the E on the back end on Alistar. I think we just needed to place our E a little bit better.
It doesn't even matter. Look, he just goes back to full when he autos twice.
Yeah. The reason it matters is because Tarek gets to, like, auto there instead of having to wait for the wave to come in and then auto. But since the wave is pushing into him, it's not going to matter.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, him getting comboed actually just doesn't matter. I think it's just actively not good for us.
Yeah.
Because he's just going to be full HP again anyway.
But this is the, like, we just needed to find some timer to Q out of the wave, probably. And then we use our double ults. Tarek is allowed to right click. And then all 3 bushes are warded, which is so crazy. Okay, then we try to get the wave in. We heal a bunch, and then Senna kills us. But we needed... Okay.
They're out of mana.
So, we just can't use Tarek like
fight?
this, I think. Like, go back, you mean? Or...
The actual fight, yeah. I feel like that shouldn't have been us losing.
Here?
The fight where I died. Like, before it was the 1v2.
Wait, am I trolling?
No, you're way too far back. I just died.
Where do you die? Oh, here.
I feel like this should be winning. This looks really winning.
Senna needs to hit Nyla. Okay, now she can't hit Nyla at all.
Yeah, I think so. I think Senna needs to hit Nyla. She's hitting Tarek the whole time.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I think I turned around for an auto. I think I turned around for an auto here, and that's why the Nyla ult hits me. I think I shouldn't go for that auto and just run out of the ult and then just hit.
And then this part, this like W auto Q that we do on Tarek, we should just walk forwards and then hit Nyla instead. I don't mind the W on Tarek.
Nyla always dies.
W on Tarek is fine. We got the soul, and now just walk forwards and hit this guy. And then you use the W as like, and then we W this guy, and then Alistar moves away from him, so he gets less uptime on auto attacks for healing. And then that auto Q should just be on Nyla instead, though.
Like Nyla dies there, right?
Yeah.
With the auto Q.
To auto Q, I think she does. You might need one more hit, but Tarek won't be actively healing because he got W'd, so you could kill her. Yeah. Damage should be on Nyla.
Step right here to just let the Senna hold the wave.
Let me think.
Like after the fight.
No, like after the fight when they walk up.
Yeah.
To do we have a timer to walk away? Because like we're low, right?
No. I think you're.
No, yeah, I meant
No,
after
keep
we
going
kill
forward.
the Alistar.
Alistair's dead, and they're walking in with the wave to try and push
I
it
see.
in.
Yeah.
So
How bad is it? Pretty bad. Is there a juice? It's a juice angle.
what's juice?
This
Like
thingy.
honey fruit.
So Nyla pushes the wave by herself or just like chills and hits it without taking a lot of damage. Tarek goes and gets this and then comes back and then you push the wave together with the fruit. But without the fruit, yes, you probably have to just let the
Does
wave
Tarek
be
have an
shitty.
E in him?
He's got one. Well, that's kind of what happens, right? Is that he has one E, and then like, we like walk up and we use E like this, and then Senna runs at us. So that's also potentially possible.
So if they hit E, can they push it in? Like if this hits? I think the E was
I think Senna just fucking stands there and doesn't let the range creeps in, right? Like you can't get the wave in regardless. So the reality is, like, even if Tarek is the honey fruit, can we get the wave in?
No, I don't think you
if
can.
Senna literally just stands here, we can't ever get the wave in, right? So the reality is we should have just left. It's because we're too slow range. We're too low range to, like, we can't just stand there and hit any other ADC. You just stand there and auto-attack Senna over and over again, and that she can't stand here and tank this wave like this. But then, because it's
also, Alistair's going to be there very soon. As soon as Alistair's back in lane, you need to not be in lane, or
Sorry,
you die.
That's me.
Damn, what a crazy lane.
Yeah, this one was actually really good. It's quite interesting. Okay, so yeah, you guys should have just left after killing Alistar.
Then I think there was one more fight. I think we're just item difference though.
Yeah, I mean, we're up like 300, but it's boots difference. But the reality is, like, crit cloak is such
difference in gold? Didn't even see. Not
it's
even.
The same.
Oh, so we're not even item diffed. Are we just?
Actually, his items are kind of better than yours because Tabby's is gonna be better for 2v2 than Lucidity boots.
I disagree here, but because the fights are so long, I think you get more spells. I'm not at risk of dying.
We use Nyla W poorly. Is that why we die? I mean, we just die because we can't get the fucking wave in. Like,
yeah.
What? We actually just can never get the fucking wave in this matchup. Senna actually does damage now.
Yeah. I just think it's a range difference. Like, it's the same thing where you can't get the wave in.
How many stacks is he at? I mean, he's only at 20.
Like, one-shot the Nyla.
Nah, this is crazy, by the way. Like, when Tarek is allowed to auto-attack this guy, oh my god, that's so crazy. Wow, so can we just never get the fucking wave in this matchup?
I mean, Tarek ult, I guess?
Does he have ult?
We just still stand there. Why do we care if you ult?
I mean, because then you like can hit the wave without like dying.
Well, the problem is like even when the wave isn't here, they just stand here. The melees crash, but then the range creeps just stay outside a tower, and we can't ever get them in.
I can literally just stand there and press R myself. It's the same thing.
I guess maybe we could try to bait abilities so they hit both the wave and us.
Maybe the freak of technology is you. I mean, you never do this in a real game, but you let them hold the wave here, you go around and you proxy. You just play in between the towers. That might actually be how you have to deal with this. But obviously, like, you can't do that in a real game. You'll just die to the jungler. But
jungler.
That's fucking
I think you
funny,
this is just a lane where both sides have to ping their jungler.
It's such a weird
there's not really going to be much progress otherwise.
This is quite entertaining for me to watch though, because it's such like a funny lane.
I wouldn't have realized how impossible it would be for the Nyla Tarek lane to actually crash a wave.
Yeah, because it's hard for you guys too, but at least you have a ranged AD carry who can like, whoa, what the fuck?
And I think because it's like impossible for them to crash. We just get to have bigger crashes than they do.
Yeah.
So that makes it a lot harder. Okay, and because we have range, we actually get to thin it a lot more.
So there's a lot of like weird matchup specific shit going on. But the biggest learning out of today was just like the wave state thing, I think, right? Where we just have to like plan our resets ahead of time or whatever on the cannon wave. And then a little bit of like level 1 understanding against Nyla, because the level 1 felt way better this game than the previous game, right? But it seems like there's a lot of just like most of our learnings was like champ specific stuff for the most part, right?
Is that how Tom Kench Senna goes as well? They're just like unkillable, but Tom Kench just has a bit more threat.
Cupcake explained it to me. He said TK Senna hit level 5 and then you can never kill them, and they're like the strongest champs in the game. They just because TK 3 points Q and Senna 3 points Q just makes them like too strong, and you can't do anything to them after that.
That's so funny. So it's the same thing. They're just as unkillable, but actually have threat. That's
yeah. Now I don't know if I don't know if TK Senna would have threat against Tarek Nyla lane.
No, I actually think the Alistair was better than Tom, because I'm still not going to be able to kill them.
Because TK's damage is so much more like dependent on getting autos off versus Alistair can just like combo. You know, he's more spell based.
Yeah, he's more disruptive, which is kind of what they needed.
All right, cool. So any questions from you guys before we call it for this one? I think it was pretty straightforward.
Can we try to do the second lobby a bit quick?
Yeah.
Jonas is asking.
Yeah, it's just because I'm running a bit short on time.
All right, let's just hop straight in. Oh, wait.
What are we doing?
Lucian, Nami, Pusin, what champ do you want to play?
Am I with Pusin then?
Yes.
I want to play Rakan.
Oh, no.
You're playing Jhin.
We shouldn't do that. What champ do you want to play with Lucian, Presto?
I would like to play with the Nami.
Okay, even if it's rank difference, you don't mind?
I've actually never got to play with Pusin, so I wouldn't mind.
I think it's alright.
One go.
We played at least once, I think.
Have we?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Maybe you play a champ.
Oh, we played like
that isn't in your. Or let's do Rakan maybe.
Pusin's playing Jhin. He hasn't played a lot of that.
Okay.
What actually works with Jhin?
Range champs. Yeah, Bard works. Yeah, you want to do Jhin Bard?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then versus Lucian Nami. That's kind of also that's a bad lane for Bard.
Yeah. I mean, there isn't really any champ you can play that would be good besides like an engager. You just have to play an engager so that when Lucian, you need a champ that dissuades Lucian E basically.